One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wildcats offense takes the field to start this game off. And, David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can hand the...
Turning on the Jets. Wide open spaces. At the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wyoming's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but, David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this year.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job.
Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. To the ground with the back. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Kansas State has it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Anderson will throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dumb.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Quick step and go. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richardson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Cowboys are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Anderson wants to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Quickly complete.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Touch pass on the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Bradley. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bradley. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend. Johnson looking to throw.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Got enough for the 1st. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fires to the right. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Kansas State pushing the pace.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down. Sends it back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a space. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the extra point gives him a 28-3 lead.
That makes the score Kansas State 28, Wyoming 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to the run. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. And the Cowboys line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Anderson will throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Might be looking to run. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. Lots of running room. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Wildcats! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Anderson wants to throw. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A little release to the back. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Oakley.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Caught close to the marker. It's Oakley. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Kansas State quick to the line. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Touchdown, Kansas State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, a lot of space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Cowboys come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense, got him at the 27. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Leads it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Cowboys are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Anderson will throw. Flips it out in the flat.
And, man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. At the 35, he's open. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fights off a defender. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Anderson wants to throw. Unloads it left. Got a wide open receiver. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Give to the running back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll run play action. The sure hand. It's Richardson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Working that left side now. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Cowboys didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Cowboys! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Bradley. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That's reeled in. It's Lockett. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Might be changing the route. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And the try is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like
they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Anderson will throw. Looking left. Wide open downfield. Made a defender miss. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Wyoming. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. The give on the option. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
The quick out. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The inside handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Anderson wants to throw. He'll pull it down. Oh, he dropped it. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business.
Oh, but it just ran out of gas, tackled on the 1-yard line. You do all that work, get all the way down the field.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Anderson will throw. Oh, they're after him. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The handoff, keep working on that clock. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll ride the hot hand, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
On the run, it's Edwards. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Here comes the offense on first down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from